So the TRT programs show me three specific things that I want to look at. The first is content, and so if we think about content flows, I have two of them that I'm really going to focus on. First one is in human geography. The idea that political geography plays a big role in what happened here in the San Juan Islands. Both Great Britain and the United States almost go to war over this island or this set of islands, and so the idea that political boundaries aren't necessarily always set, and that they move, that they're fought over. I'm going to get a great chance to have my kids walk right on top of the redoubt at American Camp so they can see this. The other focus that I have for content flows is in my U.S. history class, getting them to do two things. First, to look at the Salish Sea people, who are really kind of the First Nation people that roamed these islands for a couple thousand years. And that's a great example of the Columbian Exchange. It's a great example of a local Columbia Exchange. And then secondly, but certainly not just as important, is westward expansion as it impacted the local population here. So we had the Hudson Bay Company, which is sort of a proxy of Great Britain, vying for territory with homesteaders who, via the Homestead Act, were trying to carve out land here on San Juan Island. So both of those are content flows that I'm going to pay attention to in the upcoming year in conjunction with the national parks. Secondly, what it also did was it showed me how student experiences happen outside the classroom. That I've got to figure out a way periodically to get them outside the classroom, walking the land and seeing what the territory looks like and where ships were and where the standoffs were and all that kind of thing. I've always believed, finally, in terms of teaching philosophy, I've always believed in experiential education, that kids learn, we all learn our way into a new way of thinking much more by doing something than by just sitting and listening. But what I hadn't realized, especially with the TRT thing, is that when you add place to it, it's a much more transformative experience. That there's something about the place where the experience is happening that is foundational to all of our learning. And so I'm going to emphasize this one quite a bit more than I had previous to the TRT program. And I'm thankful that the Teacher Ranger Teacher program allowed me the opportunity to see how my content flows could change, how student experience gets enhanced by outside the classroom, and obviously the importance of place and why it matters.